What's going on, guys? I'm back here after being gone for so long. Been really busy, guys. Uh, just working a lot, so haven't really had much time to make any videos. Been focusing more on work, um, but I did have a handheld recently, but I left it in my vehicle and it got stolen along with my Nintendo Switch. So I lost out. So let's go ahead and unbox this. And this is a true unboxing, so it's not fake. I just got this morning. I ordered it obviously from Amazon. Um, you guys already know what it is from the title. So let's check this out and do a little testing as well. So here it is. And actually, the one that I bought first was the vertical one, and it got stolen. Like I said, I left it in my vehicle, and someone broke in it and stole that along with a lot of other things that I had, and the Nintendo Switch was one of them. So that sucks. But I bought this one, so let's go ahead and check it out. We'll look at the box real quick. Not really much going on here, but it is a good box for those that like collecting it. Feels a little 3D here. Feels pretty good. So it's the RG35XX-H. And let's go ahead and open this guy up. Okay. Package very good as usual. You know, they have the little foam here for long traveling so it doesn't break the screen or anything. You gotta love that from Anbernic. So let's go ahead and pull the handheld out, put that right there. We'll just get rid of this box and see what we got underneath. It does come with a screen protector. I don't really use these, but I might try it for this one. You got the wipes 1 and 2. One's to wipe it clean, the other one's to dry it. These really do work too, so you really need to use those. And then we got a nice little manual here, which is just one big old paper folded up. But these things do help. They do help, but after so many videos on YouTube, you really don't need this. So you can just go ahead and look up. And by the way, guys, this is not a review. I'm just sharing this with you guys. When it comes to handhelds and my reviews, they suck. So I don't really do that. And there's a lot of great channels that you can go to and get real information without all the stuttering and whatever else I suck at. But anyways, so it does come with a USB Type-C charger. It doesn't feel that good, but it doesn't feel too bad. It does feel a little thin on the thin side. It's not really that good. I have tons of these, so I'll just use mine, which are really good. So put that back in there. And that's it. That's everything that's in the box. So let's go ahead and pull this out. This nice little plastic here, which looks terrific. I love these packaging. I always keep them. And the other handheld, all I got is the box. I should have made the video, but I wanted to use the handheld before I made the video, and that's where I made the mistake, guys. I should have just made the video, but I was so excited. I wanted to use it, and it worked really good. Although after a month and a half of having it, it kept draining. The power kept draining for no reason. So I don't know what was up with that handheld, but it was kind of not working as good anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's just mine. But every time I would leave it sitting, I would go back and it'd be completely dead. And then I would have to put the charger in it, and it would take time for it to even catch on to the charger. So the battery was like draining itself for some reason. But that happened like a month after. But I did use it. I used it in a long car ride, and practically passed the whole entire Resident Evil 2, which was quite difficult just with the D-pad. But here it is here, guys, and it looks really good. It looks really good. It feels really good, and it does come with those little pads here. So if you have it just resting on a table, it won't just slide away. So if you have cats like I do, they tend to come and start slapping things, and then they slap it right off the countertop or the table and breaks. So let me just clean that off. But it feels really good. The screen looks really good, like really good. It is a OCA laminated, if I'm saying that right. We got our rocker, volume rocker. It doesn't have stacked buttons, but Anbernic always makes their buttons like side by side, which isn't that bad. We do get double uh, Type C, so you got two Type C plugs there. You got your mini HDMI to connect it to your television set, and you do get a 3.5 auxiliary, and we get two. See if I get this to focus better. We do get two sorry about that, SD card slots. So you get two of those, which is really good. Uh, this one only came with one, so but I have my own SD card that I'll go ahead and put my own games in there. But it feels really good. You got your D-pad, which feels great. You got your start and select over here. You got your analog sticks. They feel really good, and they also click. So there's buttons inside those, and you got your buttons, which feel really good. Everything feels really, really good. Nothing feels too bad. And on the side here, we got a reset button there, and our power button here, and this is a menu button here. So I don't really know how to use this, guys. And you can see it's got a pretty big battery right there. I don't know how to use this one. This, like I said, this is a true unboxing. So forgive me if I make some mistakes, guys, because I don't know how to use this one. And the other one, I got the hang of the other one pretty quick, but it's gone. So it should be pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and see if this guy's got a charge. It looks like we have no charge. So I'm going to have to go ahead and charge this up for a second. For me, it'll be a while, but for you guys, it'll be almost instant. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, guys, I made a mistake as usual. I do this all the time with Anbernic's products. I was pressing the reset button rather than the power button. So forgive me for that. So we'll go ahead and let this load up. I almost thought it was completely dead, which would have sucked because this is a LiPo battery and it should be left at 80% at least. If not, whenever you store these handhelds, make sure that you leave them at 80%, then put them away, or else you'll end up with a swollen battery. So you don't want that. That's exactly the same thing when it comes to RC cars. So everything feels pretty good. You got all your options here. So you got your game room, and that says RA game. Remember, I don't know this. Favorite, history, search, settings, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic. I did see Botacera running on this, and it looked great. A lot better than what this menu looks like. So we got our lock screen, our brightness, which I'm going to turn up all the way. And then your test to see if your buttons are working, date and time, language settings. You can see this here. Uh, I can't really see that, guys. I need glasses, so I can't really see. And obviously, it's got Wi-Fi on this, so you got your network settings, your I believe that's icon settings, background, pretty much everything that was on the other one, and our shutdown here. So, wow, the shutdown is really way over here. When the other one was right in the beginning, I believe it was like the second one here, and it was shut down. I wish I would have made the video because I really liked it. It had a really good screen and it worked really good. So if we go into here, from what I've seen on videos, you got like this little other way of getting into your games, which you can get into them like this as well. And then if you want to do it this way, it's a lot easier like this. So we got PSP, Open Board, Dreamcast, PlayStation. Then we got Capcom 1, 2, 3, Neo Geo, and Pico's down here. And we got another Neo Geo here. I think that's Final Burn, Homebrew, Name, Arcade, more name probably. And then we got Virtual Boy, which is awesome because I really like that. Some of the Atari games are pretty good, so I'm glad that I have that. That was not on the other one, neither was Dreamcast, so a lot of them were not there, you know. So this one has a lot more options. And then we get this here, which I'm not really sure what that is. So I guess those are like little games that you can play on other little small devices, kind of like those Tiger handhelds. So let's go into something bigger. I mean, we all know PlayStation's gonna run, and it does come with quite a few titles here. Wow, that is a lot more than expected. So that's pretty cool. Oh wow, is that God of War? Yeah. So we'll go into that and see how that runs. Although I know it's not going to run perfect because this handheld is not exactly strong, but it's not too weak. So I believe it's running the winter chip, you know, I believe it's running that. So that should be okay. Pretty good for the price considering I paid $89 for this, guys, from Amazon. It was a little more expensive on Amazon, but for it to be broken or just not working, or just say I just don't want it, I can always return it. So you have peace of mind that way. So we'll go into here. So far it sounds pretty good considering my other handhelds begin to stutter the moment I load up the game, you know? So we'll go to start just to see if I could get rid of this. Doesn't seem like I can. So it's gonna have to go all the way through it? Damn, that stinks. Yeah, I can't forward that for some reason. I can't get right into gameplay. Pressing everything here. But it looks really good. Really good. And like I said, most of my older handhelds, they tend to stutter just right on the cut screens, you know, just right away, just stuttering. And it seems to be okay. So we'll see how gameplay is after this hour worth of video here. Okay, so looks like we'll be able to play. It doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad. It's actually running okay, I guess. I might have to skip a frame or two. Where's my attack button? Wait, that wasn't attack. That was a jump button. So it seems to be running pretty good. It's not too bad. So I will be playing this game. I did have this game when I had a PSP. I got rid of my PSP for a PlayStation 2 Slim. I traded it on offer up. Before then, it was called let go, and that's because something happened to my PlayStation and it died on me, and I really wanted another one, so I traded it. And it came with a few games and all the wiring, so I took it and traded it. So everything works pretty good, guys. Pretty good. I'm not sure which button is the circle. Yeah, so everything works. Looks pretty good. So we just hit our menu button here, and we can go ahead and exit here, and then we go ahead and exit again through here. So if it's running God of War decent, it's gonna run other PSP games pretty good. Like everything is not going to run perfect. We all know that. It's not like this chip is new or something. This chip is in a lot of other handhelds, but for the price, that's pretty good considering a lot of the other handhelds run different chips that are not as good, and I know because I have them, and they won't even run God of War, not at all. So that's pretty good. So we press that, and we can go into Dreamcast. Let's see what Dreamcast, and we do got quite a bit of games in here as well. Wow, surprise! Virtual Tennis, which is one of my favorites. Crazy Taxi. I can't load that up because if I do, it's got a bunch of music. It's all copyright, and don't feel like going through that. So let's see what Virtual Tennis loads up like, because that's a really good game. I love that game. I always have. I actually have that game for my Dreamcast. But I did see some videos on this, and it was stuttering with some of the games. But I only want it for really one or two games. So I'm going to put Code Veronica in there. And that's the game I'm pretty much going to play. But if this virtual tennis runs pretty good, I'll be happy with that. And then we got our volume where you can actually see how much volume you're using. The other one didn't have that. Then we'll go to arcade. Pick the first person. Okay. Okay, so far it looks pretty good. Wow, this is running actually pretty good. I'm very, very surprised. So that's not bad. Pretty good. So we'll go to menu, press that, and we're out of there. So I do know how to use it because it's running exactly like the other one. Then PlayStation, it comes with quite a bit of games. We got Alien Trilogy just to start, which is really good. We got the Biohazard Part 1, I'm guessing. Um, yeah, it's got pretty good games in here. We got Gran Turismo, really good game. So is the movie, guys. The movie was really, really good. I liked it, the movie, quite a lot. So we got Biohazard here, and I'm not sure. That might just be the Japanese version, and then it's over here again with the director's cut. At least that's what I saw right now. I could have sworn I saw that. Yeah, I know I did. Well, you guys probably saw it. At least I thought I did. Might be wrong. Trying to kind of do this in a bit of a rush. I got a lot of things to do today. I guess I was wrong, I guess. I could have sworn I saw it in here, but yeah, here we go. Director's cut right here. So we're not going to go into that, but we'll go into Gran Turismo because that game can be a bit tough to run sometimes. And when it does run good, sometimes the smoke or like dust coming out the car will be a little weird. Sometimes you can't see through it, and it's just not working right. Some of my handhelds do that as well. By Anbernic, I have quite a few handhelds from Anbernic, and some of them don't run that good, but it does run this game. But like I said, the dust for some reason doesn't. You can't see through it, so I don't know. It's just not strong enough, or maybe it's just not 100% compatible with it. I have quite a bit of Anbernic's handhelds, and it would have been really good for me to have the other uh, double X, the RG double X would have been the vertical one. Okay. So far everything looks really good, guys. Really, really good. I'm really happy with it. And if it's running these pretty good, then we already know it's going to run all of the other games very well. Uh, Something went wrong there, guys. Doesn't seem to be loading up this game. And that's not good. Can I at least get into the menu? Yeah, maybe it takes a while to get in. Sometimes they do that too. But we'll go into Dino Crisis. See if that works. Okay, this one's working. I don't know what's up with the Gran Turismo, but sometimes they can take like a 50 seconds just to load up something. The other handheld did the same thing on Resident Evil. Every time I went through a door, it would like you would think it froze, but it didn't. It just took like almost a minute just to get back into the gameplay. So sometimes they do that. So there is some compatibility sometimes. But so far, everything looks really good. I'm really happy with this purchase here. Okay. See how it does that? Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. We'll go ahead and get out of that too. So this looks like it's going to be pretty good, guys. It looks good. Feels really good too. The other one felt really good too, though. It's a shame that it got stolen. I hope that problem that it had just got worse and doesn't work anymore. So you do got vibration. So that feels really good, and that's going to run pretty good, guys. It feels good already. Everything's running great. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And another one I wanted to try was the Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy. I wanted to see how well that ran, because that could be another one that doesn't run very good. Uh, what do I pick here? No Mario. We'll just go into Space Invaders. Let that load up. And everything's like in all red. Man, the screen looks really... Oh, my bad. Thought it was really small. Wow, that looks pretty good. So So far it seems like it's gonna work pretty good, guys. Looks good. Looks really good. Okay, so we know that runs. Let's go ahead and just check out what's in these other systems. What other games do they come with? So we got quite a bit of these. This says B Arcade. We'll just go through here, see what games they have in here. At least it has the box art. Wow, this is quite a bit. And I believe I saw it running Naomi. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I saw so many videos, but I believe it was running it pretty good. A little slow down, but pretty good. Wow, that is a lot of games, guys. So, name itself. So we get quite a bit of games here, which is really good because then you don't have to load up really anything. I do have an SD card with a lot of my games on it. Wow, that is a lot. And I'm really glad that it has all the box art. The other one would have most of the box art, but then it would just, as soon as you went down too much, scrolling through games, it just didn't have anything anymore. So we got more arcade games, but these are the ones that are slightly fixed. So more arcade games here. And it's got quite a bit here. This is like quite a bit. Wow, look at that, guys. That is a lot of games. So let's and then we all know what Capcom. So I'm pretty happy with this. Wait a minute. Ports? So man, it even comes with ports as well. And those are pretty cool. I like those a lot too. You don't really get those. You usually have to download those. But looks like it came with some already. This looks like the Sega Genesis version of Outrun, but it might be just a little different. And then you have to switch to high gear, and I'm not sure what button that is. Yeah, so that's working pretty good. And it is taking quarters, so it's the arcade version, I guess. Looks a little bit different for the arcade version, but I guess it is. Sorry guys about the shakiness, but you guys know I have that problem. So we got a lot of Quake in here as well. Let's go ahead and check out Quake, because that can become pretty difficult to run as well. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna get loud outside though. And so far, it looks like it's gonna run this pretty good too. So this is gonna be really fun to play. And I like the way you're able to get out through the menu. A lot of these ports, sometimes you gotta get out another way and just kind of throws you off. So there's not very many. Oh, there's Naomi. It's there. It is. It's right here. If you guys could see that, it looks so blurry. I'm sorry about that, guys. I am filming with a new camera that kind of stinks. Wow, I'm really happy with this bike, considering it came with this. It looks pretty good. Feels really good in the hand, you know? Feels solid. Not really sure what to pick here. When it comes to Naomi, I don't really have any experience with that emulator because none of my handhelds run it right, you know? And it's not working. Oh wait, there it goes. See, it could take some time. It does this sometimes. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably I'm saying that wrong. Like I said, guys, I don't have very much experience with this emulator because a lot of my handhelds won't run it. Okay. Hear that? It's not sounding good. Okay, the stuttering went away. But everything else seems to be running pretty good. Not too bad. I'm not going to get into that. But it does run it. It won't run it perfect. Obviously, you guys heard the stuttering. So it's probably not going to run everything really good. But you can always add your own games and check out which ones that do run, which ones don't. So here we go here with this one. This is another one that I don't have experience with. Uh, I don't have experience with this emulator. I don't even know what the hell it's called. I can't see that, but it's something autumn wave, something like that. You know, I don't, like I said, I don't have any experience with this because my other handhelds will not run this. Okay, let's choose that one. That game, I always wanted to play that game, but none of my handhelds would play it. So I don't really have any experience at all with this one. It's a shame that my other handhelds will not run these. And the ones that will run it, they don't have the emulator in there. And I'm not really sure how to install it. So I'm pretty lazy when it comes to that stuff, guys. I don't really have a computer, so I don't really try doing anything like that. I do have a laptop, so I do switch up games like that. Okay, so this is going to be the last one here, guys. But I always wanted to play this game. Okay. Yeah, this part always looks so cool when I see everyone else playing it. Kind of just doing anything here, guys. Forgive me. But like I said, this isn't a review. I'm just showing you guys what I bought. So that's going to run, but it isn't going to run perfect, but it will run. And I'm really happy that it came with that. This one here, this atomic wave or something like that it's called. Not, like I said, I don't have any experience with this emulator. But I'm pretty happy that it runs it. But we got DS here. These are all the other emulators that I didn't show you guys. Neo Geo Pocket, Wonder Swan, MSX, a PC Engine. That's actually PC Engine CD, TurboGrafx CD. So we got quite a bit here. Quite a bit. Mega Drive CD. That's going to be great. Super Nintendo. We got Mega Drive itself. Game Watch. So, wow, this thing comes really packed up with a lot of emulators and quite a bit of games. Not a whole bunch, but enough to keep you busy. Really busy. So, we'll load up the Sega CD real quick. That's really good because I have a lot of Sega CD games already in my computer in a folder. So, I'll be able to toss those in right now. Well, this video is getting a little long, guys. Don't want to bore you. And like I said, there's tons of videos already on this, and people did a really good job. But I'm just showing you guys what I did purchase, and pretty happy with this purchase. So I'm able to play Sega CD, which is really cool. Like, really cool. Because a lot of my other handhelds didn't have that. They didn't come with that emulator, but it will run it. But I didn't have that. So, not bad. So we all know that if it's running these pretty good as Sega Master System, then it's gonna run all of these games great, which is Super Nintendo here. I don't believe it comes with any Mario games. We'll just go to Doom real quick, and then that's pretty much a wrap for this video, guys. I'll probably be back with this handheld maybe one more time, but I have been checking out some drones. And man, right now on Amazon, you can get a brushless drone for $40, guys. $39.99 brushless. And another one that was $53, and a better one that was $73, and that one came like with a lot of stuff, and all of these came in a bag. So I'm like really surprised how cheap it's costing just to get yourself a brushless drone. And I'm guessing because it's winter right now, but obviously after winter, those drones are going to go up quite a bit. So I'm thinking about grabbing a brushless drone and checking it out. And I was going to go for the cheapest one because that's the one that everybody's going to want to get. If you could get a brushless drone for $39, uh, that's a steal. Like, you're practically stealing it. Just take it and run, because that's really really cheap. There was another one for $44, and I was really surprised because they're brushless drones. So that's just like crazy, like really good deal there. They are on sale, so it will those cheap prices will pass by. But I'm thinking about just grabbing one probably today and doing another video on it. So we got some apps here. So it does have quite a bit of games, as long as options. You got your network. So you can connect this up to your Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. You got that Moonlight there, so you can go ahead and stream from your PC, which is another great thing. And you also got Bluetooth. So if you got any Bluetooth controllers, you can go ahead and connect those. So not bad at all. A little pricey, but in the end, I think it was worth it because it's a really good handheld. It comes completely stock loaded with a lot of games. The quality of it is Anbernic. It feels terrific. It is stereo sound. It's got a really good IPS screen. Um, just it's got HDMI, so you could connect this with Bluetooth. You can go ahead and use it as a console. So it's not bad. I believe the full price was like $92 or maybe 91. It was on. It was selling for 89.99. So I paid about $92, which is quite expensive, but I really wanted to add this one to my collection, and I'm still gonna go back and buy the older uh, RG XX, which is the vertical, and that one's gonna cost me $69, and it might be even cheaper when I buy it because this one here is in front of it now, so it's newer. So I'm gonna grab that one again, and I'll make another video on that. But not really, you guys really don't need to see that because there's so many of them, and it's quite old. But for it being an older handheld, there is so many videos being made on that, and it's because it really is a good handheld. It was good. Mine's kind of had some problems, and like I said, I hope those problems get worse for that person who stole it from me, so that that way it could just die on them. But what really sucks is that they took my Switch, and the Switch was only about 5 or 6 months old. I barely bought it, so that really sucks. And I didn't have any theft insurance on it, but I did have uh, other insurance, and that just sucks. I paid them quite a bit of money for that too. But anyways, so this is pretty good, guys. Pretty good handheld, and we'll go ahead and just shut it down. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. So it was really good talking to you guys again. I will be back making more videos. I'm going to start buying drones and other handhelds, but I'm going to focus on RC stuff because it's summer almost. Spring is coming up. Summer's right around the corner. So I'll start buying a lot of RC stuff, and we'll go from there. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. It was really good seeing you guys again. I'm sorry for taking such a long break from YouTube, but I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of bills, so I got to get working on that. And I thought it was pretty cool to be back working harder again, you know. So I'm pretty happy right now. So, and the good thing is I'll be able to afford more. So you can't make all your money off YouTube. That's like pennies in the piggy bank. You don't make much off YouTube, although I was making a decent amount here and there, especially during Christmas time. I guess a lot of people came to my channel to look at things to buy. It's a shame that I didn't have newer stuff, so I could have showed people newer products because those are quite old, everything on there. And like I said, brushless drones are costing only $40, like $40, $39 for a brushless drone, guys. That's extremely great. So I'm gonna try to get my hands on one of those. And then there's a ton of RC cars, so stay tuned for all of that. And like I said, thanks again, guys, for watching. It's good to see you guys. Well, it's good to be back on YouTube, giving you guys some new content. So thanks a lot for watching.